Before the crucifixion, all the disciples deserted him. When he arose from the dead, no one denounced him, even accepting torture and death themselves. Why would you allow yourself to be martyred if this was not true? Scholars all attest, if we know anything about Jesus' life, we all attest that he died on the cross under Pontius Pilate. Jesus never said worship himself, yet Satan did. Jesus as a king is a king by his action and authority. How to prove Jesus is God by using the Quran. According to the Quran, Allah has 99 titles attributed to himself and him alone. Unfortunately, no man, prophet or angel can claim any of these titles for themselves unless he is the Son of Man, who is the Son of God Jesus Christ, God in the physical realm made flesh, or it would be blasphemy. Quran 22:6. That is because Allah, He is the truth, and it is He who gives life to the dead, and it is He who is able to do all things. And surely, the hour is coming, there is no doubt about it, and certainly, Allah will resurrect those who are in the graves. One of Allah's names is the truth. Jesus says, John chapter 14 verse 6. Jesus answered, I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. If you really know me, you will know my Father as well. From now on, you do know him and have seen him. Jesus claims to be the truth, a divine title of Allah alone. With this title, Jesus teaches he is God. John chapter 5 verse 25-29. Verily, verily, I say unto you, the hour is coming, and now is, when the dead shall hear the voice of the Son of God, and they that hear shall live. For as the Father hath life in himself, so hath he given to the Son to have life in himself, and hath given him authority to execute judgment also, because he is the Son of Man. Marvel not at this, for the hour is coming, in the which all that are in the graves shall hear his voice, and shall come forth, they that have done good, unto the resurrection of life, and they that have done evil, unto the resurrection of damnation. Jesus is coming in the hour to resurrect the dead. Who is coming in the Quran? Allah. Can Allah, a spiritual entity, put on flesh and become God in the flesh? If Jesus is claiming this, then he has to be God. Quran 57:3. He is the first, nothing is before him, and the last, nothing is after him, the Most High, nothing is above him, and the Most Near, nothing is nearer than him. And he is the all-knower of everything. Allah claims he is the first and the last. Revelation chapter 1 verse 17-18. And when I saw him, I fell at his feet as dead. And he laid his right hand upon me, saying unto me, Fear not, I am the first and the last. I am he that liveth, and was dead, and, behold, I am alive for evermore, Amen, and have the keys of hell and of death. Jesus claims above to be the first and the last. Who once died, gave up his life, and behold, he is alive forevermore, having the keys of death and Hades. Yet according to the Quran, Allah claims to be this, a divine title for Allah alone. When we analyze how Allah describes himself, and how Jesus describes himself, Jesus is the God of the Bible. Allah commands Christians to judge by the gospel, not the Quran, and teaches we are rebels if we don't. We can only judge by the gospel if we actually have the true gospel uncorrupted. The Quran teaches we still have reliable scriptures. If we obey Allah and judge by the scriptures, Islam has to be wrong, as the Quran contradicts the gospel and the deity of Christ. The gospel says Jesus died on the cross, yet the Quran denies this. Which one should we listen to? The Quran orders us to judge by the gospel, so we have to reject the Quran. Why is Allah stealing divine titles from Jesus?